bum, 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 bum. Welcome to today's video. I want to talk about Pokemon Unite because it is fun. But let's get today's shoutouts out the way. Today's shoutouts will be. Let's go with. I don't know why I acting like I'm thinking about it. Giant Animations and Dobbs. Or Dobbs Gaming, whichever one I put in the comment section below. But, as always, I'm sorry if I have been mispronouncing your name, but y'all will be the first act in the description below. Now, let's talk about Pokemon Unite. Now, I like to toot my own horn, but I am really good at the game. I don't know because I play Greninja as my main, and Greninja is really good. But for the most part, whenever I play them outside of that one rush game where you have to defend Power Ton, I think, I essentially get I don't know why I say MM. I pretty much get MVP every single time, so I will say I'm pretty good. I can play other ones too, like I've been playing. I want to get Lantern because it turned out I'm really good with it. At least when it comes to that playtime thing. I think I'm pretty decent with Urshifu. And I'm good enough with Slowbro if need be. So, I do have other options, but, I'm really good at Pokemon Unite, and I do find the game really fun, because it's essentially just fun to go and fight other people, and, do missions. That's probably my favorite thing. I like doing missions, but, it's fun to go play missions, too. Now, my experience with the game has been good, but let me tell you, sometimes you be put with a team that sucks. So, I know my strategy, right? If you, don't use it against me, because it's my strategy. But I know my strategy and I know my weakness. My biggest weakness is two things. One, I need to get clones first for me to truly be good. Mostly because I'm a higher level. But the second thing is I need someone to stay with me. For the most part. Once when I get clones, especially once when I if I'm a higher level than them, for the most part, I will always win. But it's a few cases where I don't in a 1v1. Most of them are Mewtwo, Cinderbee, I think. And the one that really bad against my Greninja is Gracie? I want to say it's the Ice Evolution. That one was really bad for me going. I could not play against that person. But for the most part, if I have one person go with me down south, because that's the most recommended path, I can essentially become MVP and just run everything down there. And they let me tell you, this strategy for me worked very well to the point where unless they go a different direction, I will just kill them instantly. To the point where they can't level up because by the time they get back over there, I am probably going to score, or if I see them, I just ching KO or faint, right? So I'm really good at the game, but sometimes there are strategies that don't work. And when this doesn't work, it's typically not that hard to kick back on, but it depends on how good the team is. Firstly, a lot of times, sometimes you have a team that just suck in general, they don't have good players. But sometimes I think the two biggest things I want to complain about, right, is people who retreat and people who don't know how to pick a pathway, right? People who don't. This is for Platinum in particular, but a lot of times people be going one direction and they turn and act like they don't know which direction to go, and they are really bad because they don't split up. Not even if they split up evenly, right? That would be intelligent to do. But a lot of times they be pick one way and just don't go one pathway. I cannot tell you the amount of games where it'd be I'll just respawn and we're transitioning another way. I'm okay, I'll go this way because everyone's going that way. And then they take the turn, the circle path up there, and I gotta take my time to go down. There's a lot of games like that, and I don't know why Pokemon trainers constantly do that. Because it's so... I don't know what the benefit is. It's even weird because it always seems to be two of them. I don't know if they're using a mic because I don't use my mic. or I don't have the headphones playing, so I don't know if it's like, oh, they're communicating with the person to be a mic, but there always seem to be like two people that do it, right? And I just don't understand ever why. I also don't understand why this is just in general. Sometimes they like people act like they can't pick a Pokemon, like they constantly switching, or like they can't look at a strategy and tell it's gonna fail. Like there've been times where everyone try to pick a cat type and I have to change it because I'm like, well, we need at least one support. But that's at least my own opinion. But when it comes to people retreating, it can be good, right? Sometimes, apparently, they're doing really good without retreating. I'm not sure. I think the one time that they do really good is speedsters. I might give a speedster a pass because the last time I played with a speedster type and they was doing that, they actually won. Like they've got MVP, and I was honestly confused because at times I'll be looking at the map and I just see them coming back, and I'm like, I just saw you on the other side. Are you like running back, or are you using that thing where you can just go back? Because there's two ways you can go back. Like you can hold a button and make you teleport back home, or you can press like another button. I think it's X on the Switch controller, which allows you to use the escape button, your items that you have set to go back. But I'd be like, what are you doing? Are you just running back? Or if so, why not go attack? It was very frustrating. But a lot of the time it can be very bad because like I will see like I may have just died because like there are multiple people, and I want to see my teammate run from people with like half health and could easily win against. Like, cause he'd be like full health and he'd running away. I'm like, go fight. And it's especially worse when they're like early game, cause they don't have that much levels. You're not that much far apart. For the most part, if you just keep them away from the base, by the time I come back, I'll be good. But even you don't want to do that, I don't know why they retreat towards the base if they just don't feel like they're gonna like if they're just running away. When they're just straight up running away and they're running towards the base, I do not understand it. Why not just go somewhere else? Like I don't know if that's strategy people use or whatnot, but it just get on my nerves. But I will say that I think I can make my Greninja better if I use better items. I think the items I use are pretty good for the Greninja, I find. But also when it comes to like I don't Pokemon badges, I want to say that what they call it. But like essentially, you can pick certain badges from Pokemon to make them better. And this is one of the few times where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I would probably pay someone to do that at one point. Like it really came down to it. I'll probably that's one of the things where I might just look up for advice on how to do that. Even when it came to playing Persona, I looked on advice on how to play it. I looked at like things like, okay, what do I need to do this, that, and third. But I never looked up like straight up advice like, okay, what is a thing to beat, blah blah blah. Only once. I think I did that once, and that's because I was generally stuck and could not figure out a way to get past it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? And then it was I'm like, oh that makes sense. It was a Haru father fight, and I was stuck. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Did I do something wrong? Do I need to fix it? And then I found out it was like, yeah, I know you need to kill them at the same time. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I think at that point in time, my ego was, not necessarily my ego, but like my confidence, because I was in normal mode. I'm probably going to play again on hard mode. I wanted to play again. I'm already in the playthrough, but I just haven't transitioned on hard mode. But I'm like, oh, so maybe I shouldn't, not pick my strongest team. I should at least have one strong person on, which is one inspiration for why I have just one just solely dedicated to having every immunity or resistance. Not immunity. No, just immunities and repels. I don't know which one I have the highest to begin with, but eventually my goal is to either get that one to 99, everything, or to get that one to like find out the one that has the highest amount of immunities or repels and give it to them. I mean, all the things that I had on that one to it, because they essentially have all of them besides like two types or maybe a couple. So I would like to take all the ones and like just keep executing it to give it to him. So that is the goal. Sorry, I got off tangent from Pokemon, but essentially that's like the only time like I don't really look up strategies to do things. But this is like Pokemon Unite when it comes to those badges things. I do want to do that. And I want to say I haven't spent a single dying on my drip. But Pokemon Unite actually does have pretty fun combinations to work with. I will say I wish that some of them was less restricted. Like there's this I don't know, I think it's Garmer jacket, right? But the thing is it's a jacket and the pants, so I can't mix and match them together. Like I really want to I'm waiting till I get Bulbasaur one, because I would like to use that one instead. And maybe have like green shoes. I don't know. Depends. But like I really wish that they will like to remove certain things and make things more multiple pieces. Like take for instance, Squincy and Skarmory have the jacket because I wanted to have it with the Tyrant shorts, and then I had their socks, and I had a pair of shoes. I forgot the name of the shoes, but I thought it was gonna look really good. Can't do that. Or take for instance, one thing I don't like, and I really wish they could change this. Like this is the one feature I would highly recommend they change, is the hair. Certain hoodies and things make you have like that hair color to use. And the one that like Gengar has one that I really wish I got my default hair with, or the hair that I selected, but it just automatically made the gray one. Doesn't make my character look any less bad. It might look better than the outfit I'm currently running. But I wish I could, use my regular hairstyle with that hoodie. But that's like the main thing I like to for them to change. Be able to like even they made it so you can press the button and disable it. I think that'd be good enough. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Oh wait, there is another skin I would like to get. Well, I'm not gonna pay for it. It's a I think my parents asked me. It's a Rayquaza skin, and I would like to get that if I can, but I will never pay for it. So not because I don't, partly because I don't want to, but also because I don't have the money to. Cause I'm saving up. But that's just like one of the few things I think I will buy. But yeah, that's all for today's videos. Once again, today's shoutouts was Jaden Animation and Dobbs/Dobbs Gaming. Whichever one I don't give a shout out to or put in the description below will be the one I give a shout out to next time, most likely. So with that, I'll be seeing you all next time. Goodbye.